Welcome back to Math 171 Pre-Calculus Algebra. In this video, we're going to talk about adding, subtracting, and multiplying complex numbers. And I'm only going to show examples of subtracting and multiplying because we're going to get adding complex numbers in the process of subtracting. So if I take 5 plus I, and then subtract negative 11 minus 6I. So just like we would do if we were working with polynomials, we're going to distribute the negative sign. So we get 5 plus I plus 11 plus 6I. And at this point, we could get rid of the parentheses here. 5 plus I plus 11 plus 6I. And now we're just going to combine like terms. So we have a 5 and an 11 without an I. Those add to 16. And then we have an I, and we have a 6I. Those add together to be 7I, so we get the answer of 16 plus 7I. So very similar to the way adding and subtracting complex numbers looks just like we do with the polynomials. The same thing is going to apply to multiplication with just one small caveat at the end. So if I do 7 minus 3I multiplied by negative 2 minus 5I. And we'll go ahead and do FOIL with this. So the first terms are 7 and negative 2. That gives me negative 14. Outside terms are a 7 and a negative 5I. So that's going to give me negative 35I. Now inside is a negative 3I and a negative 2. So that's going to be positive 6I. And then the last terms are a negative 3I and a negative 5I. So that's going to give me a positive 15I squared. But remember, I squared is negative 1. So I can come down and do negative 14 minus 35I plus 6I minus 15. And now it's a matter of combining my like terms. So I have the minus 14 and the minus 15. That gives me minus 29. And then negative 35I and positive 6I, adding those together gives me negative 29I. So addition, subtraction, multiplication are just like we do with the polynomials. Just remember with multiplication that I squared is equal to negative 1. So that'll do it for this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about the little bit more complex idea of dividing complex numbers.